We're coming to you from beautiful Washington, D.C. As the Wizards prepare to take the court. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And, of course, Bam Adebayo. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go with without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Prince wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blower, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Here's Richardson, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Back to Barrett. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Prince. Suggs with the ball. Now Thomas defending. 7-foot shot. And Davis can't get it to go. Suggs with the steal. Inside. Finished off the break.
Looking to run. Prince just streaks down the open court.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Thomas has it in the corner. Suggs with the steal. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Assisted.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Barrett. Pelicans with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now, here's Halliburton. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Barrett. Count it.
One of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, Halliburton. After R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. There's a screen. Fires away from outside. Halliburton, no good. Wizards trailed by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Thomas. Wizards passing it around. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Barrett with another miss.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Halliburton. From deep. Rebound by Williams. Onside, Barrett. There's the triple. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Now, Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
It's Prince on the wing. The wing jumper off target.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's Banchero. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Here's Prince after the basket by Washington. To the wing right side. To the middle. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paulo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Here's Richardson. Paulo Banchero making his last shot. Back to Harris. Pass to Williams. Barrett with the ball. He's covered by Banchero. Harris, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys. New Orleans leading by 9. Pass to Boston. Here's Messi. The fader. Misses off the right iron. Here's Castle. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Reed. And the Pelicans miss again. Here's Castle. Now Toppin. Pass to Castle. Here's Duarte. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Here's Boston. Lets the three fly. And here is Powell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wizards trailed by 7. Here's Castle. Pass to Cornette. Reed with the steal. .137 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Barnes. Powell in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Reed.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Castle. .106 left in the first. To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Toppin, a big player that can see over the top of guys. That time a good decision.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They're leading by 8. Pass to Misi. Back to Barnes. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Reed misses. Now here's Barrett. He's got 5. Now here's Toppin. The Wizards working the ball around now. Back to Barrett. Here's Castle. The offensive rebound.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Powell with the screen. From past the arc. The basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
You know, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Pass to Barnes. And here's Halliburton. And he drives in. Here's Misi. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Toppin inside. Here's Cornette. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Halliburton outside. Out to the right wing. And that one's good, Boston.
3-point.
Boston's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Toppin tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Halliburton in the corner. Pass to Powell. Here's Halliburton. The second chance effort. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Pass to De Silva. Here's Castle.
And Powell giving great effort here defensively.
And again, Washington no good. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
So the wing on the left. Toppin with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Castle. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams making some changes here. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And here is Suggs. 8 feet away from the corner. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, like an octopus in there. Feels like AD just doesn't stop. How many arms does he have?
Outside Thomas. Richardson outside. Pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's De Silva. And another miss by Washington. Pelicans leading by 14. Van Carroll looking around. Here's Dillingham. Banchero outside. The floater. Rebound by the Wizards. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Williams gets the bucket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now Dillingham, still scoreless. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And the three off target.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's De Silva. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Dillingham with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Pass to Davis. Now Suggs. Fader on the way. Another miss by Banchero. Wizards trailed by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Richardson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to De Silva. Is Williams. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Here's Banchero.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Back to Barrett. Goes up to the stripe. And Davis pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 12. Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. And the Pelicans miss again.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
To the paint. Here's Harris. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice use by Richardson on the pick and roll. Whether he's passing or shooting, his decision-making in this one has been superb.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. New Orleans making a switch here. Pelicans leading by 10. Here's Highland. Prince with it. Pass to Davis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the Pelicans miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Cornette. He's covered by Suggs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Wizards now. It's a 10-point game. Tries from the block. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild.
Highland misses. And Barrett has got the ball here for Washington. They trail by 9 points. Harris, right side. Outside, Barrett. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Highland. To the left wing. Here's Cornette. And he slams it one-handed.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Pass to Highland.
Hey, yo, right here.
On the wing, Davis. Over Harris. That's short off the rim. Wizards trailed by 7. Richardson outside. Here's Castle. Fires the 3. And Josh Richardson hits from deep. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Suggs. Now here's Davis. To stop the crouch. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam it.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Well, the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Suggs nailed from three-point land. Suggs has got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Castle. Plays it up and banks it in.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pelicans lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
35.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pelicans leading by 5. And here's Halliburton. Davis sets a screen. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for New Orleans. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's Richardson on the wing. Down low. Here's Harris. And Davis sends it back.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot. And with perfect timing, swats it away.
Halliburton for 3. Washington with the rebound. Pass to Thomas. Out to Harris. And here is Williams. For 3, Richardson. Offside Thomas. Clock at 6. In the corner, Barrett with it. Rejected by Halliburton.
It's just a tremendous defensive effort from Halliburton.
Powell with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And it's Davis with the jam.
Defensive foul.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Left side, Harris. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. Outside, Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star. AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
It's good from long range. Banchero's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. Onside, Barrett. It's Thomas on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Davis. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Back to Davis. He's off on that one. Good D by Williams. Wizards trailed by 11. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
To the middle. It's stolen by Banchero.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Halliburton for three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
3-point field goal.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities who are interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Halliburton outside. Barnes outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
A little bit of length and a little bit of strength. That pays off for Scotty Barnes.
Barnes hits them both. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
So they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, number 35.
Now Halliburton. He's got 10. Pass to Boston. Shot clock at 5. From down in the low post, it goes. Boston's got 5 points so far.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pelicans foul. Tuesday, Boston. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here is Harris. He has 7 to the inside. Outside for Thomas. Messi grabs the rebound. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. So it's the Wizards now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Williams. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. A shot missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Halliburton on the wing. 10 points for him. Drills the three-pointer. Powell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to Barrett. Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Back to Halliburton. Here's Boston. Thomas covering. 3 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young, and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Castle. 6 points for him. Pass to Duarte. Toppin, no one around him. And again, Washington, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Suggs. Duarte grabs the board.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's De Silva. Still without a basket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Barnes with it. Pass to Suggs. No good on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Castle. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 19 points. Now here's Prince. Back to Suggs. From about 19 feet. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Castle. Makes it off the glass. Castle's got 8 points. And so here is New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Nisi. Banchero with the ball. 6 to shoot. A fadeaway. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's Castle. He's got 8. Inside. And stolen by Barnes. Oh, and here comes Prince. All alone. He gets it in there. And that's now 9 points for Taurean Prince. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Banchero, right side. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Here's Castle. Pass to De Silva. Here's Cornette. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Good on the second free throw. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Barnes outside.
Wizards foul.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
15 foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Macy taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. That will count. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. New Orleans on top
40.
as they wrap up.
Pelicans 64.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
That's right.
Here's Castle. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
4 on the shot side. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. There's the screen. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Washington with the ball. Here's Castle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Pass to Boston. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. To the paint. Now Reed for the 3. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Back to Toppin. The Wizards working the ball around now. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
And here's Halliburton. Out to the wing. Here's Boston. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Pass to De Silva. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Da Silva's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen. And stolen by Miller. Here's Boston. It's deflected. Pass to Duarte. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. And timeout called by Willie Green. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Castle. Pass to Duarte. Here's Da Silva. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And here is Gibson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The shot's good from Halliburton.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Pass to Da Silva. Here's Castle. And he lobs it up towards the rim. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Dillingham with it. From the arc. Da Silva with the rebound. Here's Castle. Pass to Da Silva. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Wizards trailed by 21. Here's Castle. From outside, off the mark. Now Halliburton. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Pass to Da Silva. Here's Cornette. And no good that time. Great D that time from Gibson. Pelicans leading by 23. And they go to the intentional foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here is Halliburton. Gibson the screen. With the teardrop. Halliburton, no good. Richardson with it. There's the drive. Barrett for three. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Pelicans leading by 23. And here is Suggs. Powell, no one around him. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Williams. And Davis sends it back. Dillingham with it. Picked up by Barrett. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Powell. Fires the three. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Richardson outside. In the corner, Barrett with it. Just 5 on the clock. It's Thomas outside. Pelicans with the rebound. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Now Dillingham. Pass to Banchero. Takes it inside. It's stolen by Harris. Barrett with the ball. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Here's Suggs. Banchero right side. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Harris. No good that time. Great D that time from Powell. Suggs with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Dillingham with it. Now, here's Suggs. Right wing. Here's Banchero. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Several teams changing it up here. Wizards trailed by 21. Outside Thomas. Here's Castle. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Tobias Harris. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Just 5 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team.
And he makes the first. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Dillingham's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New Orleans.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Castle. Miller grabs the miss. Now here's Barnes. Miller outside. Here's Dillingham.
Well, that's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
On defense, the Wizards. Taken away by Williams. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nice move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Now, sometimes you want to foul Williams. He's not great at the free throw line.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Miller. Pass to Dillingham. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup.
Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on.